Ted, there is a lot of chatter going on, and it's starting in Newport, okay? And it's this 2% conveyance tax that would go to buyers purchasing in Newport, okay? Can you explain kind of what a conveyance tax is? And then we're going to talk about the potential implications of that.
It's sort of like a document stamp tax on a deed on a seller.
Yep.
It's the same kind of thing. So it's now with this proposal, what they're trying to do is they're trying to bring the buyer into the mix, and make sure that the buyer can, pay a share of the taxes, on a transaction. And 2% is kind of a steep number.
It's a lot of money. So let's talk about the potential implications if this passes, if it goes through.
Sure.
They're trying to push it through the state right now, right?
Yeah.
So if this goes through in Newport, what you could find is other cities and towns saying, hey, sticking their hands out. We want more tax money, more tax money. When is enough?
Enough, yeah.
We got issues all over the state with kids, with their lunch programs, with this and that. This state just so high in tax and so poorly run in so many places. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
We don't want to give any more taxes.
Yeah, no. We've already taxed, to the hilt.
Some of the highest property taxes in the country.
Right. I think this could definitely have a chilling effect, in my opinion, on the real estate industry. Buyers would have to, add that into their calculation to determine whether they find a home that they're looking at affordable. And also, I think it implicates a seller indirectly as well.
Sure.
Because a seller now has to, add that to the, potential equation on valuing their property.
Yeah. Think about this for a second, right? That home that they're selling has to appraise at the number. The bank has to say, yes, we're going to lend you, say, $200,000 for this home that you're buying, right?
Right.
Now, if that appraisal comes back 2% short, who's going to eat that? A lot of times the seller, if they want to sell, right?
Yeah.
So the buyer's paying this tax, but realistically, the seller's getting hit too.
Yeah.
This is such an awful, awful thing to pass, okay? Because who are a lot of the sellers right now? A lot of the sellers are people looking to retire. A lot of the sellers are baby boomers. They need that money. Their money is tied up in real estate.
Every dollar counts.
And the state knows this. My question is this: if they pass this, how does this 2% get paid? Is it in closing costs?
It would get paid on the settlement statement, the HUD, but it would be from the buyer's side of the I guess it would be considered like in the recording fees section.
Got you.
Of the statement.
Ted, that's ludicrous because it already costs a buyer about $5,000 to $7,000 to close on a $200,000 home. We're just talking a $200,000 home. We're not talking $400,000, $500,000, $2 million. We're not talking about that. Okay.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what price range somebody is in. I think the tax is absolutely wrong. And I think we need to figure out how to spend our money as a state, our tax money, a lot more appropriately.
More efficiently.
Yeah, more efficiently before we continue taking and spending.
Yep.
It's crazy.